Gemini, your ruling planet Mercury is going to be spending the majority of Taurus season in Aries. It's not until May 10th that Mercury moves into Taurus, which leads me to believe that y'all are out here being reckless. Y'all making some rookie mistakes. Y'all are doing some childish ass shit, childish ass behavior. Even if it's not childish decisions or behaviors, y'all just wildin'. Huh? Oh, you just wildin'? You just wildin'. Okay, cool. That's fine. You need it. I think you need to wild out. I think you need to bump your head a little bit. I think you need to revert back to young, wild, free and stupid, young, dumb and full of cum. Maybe that's where you need to be for a while, because when Mercury goes into Taurus and shit gets real, you get your shit. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2025. Hydrate, light it if you need it. Y'all probably don't need it and still lighting it. Y'all probably do need it. But anyway, be sure to check out that Taurus season astrology video. That's going to have all the important astrological transit dates that you need to pay attention to. But I just get the feeling like y'all out here doing y'all on some dumb shit. I'm on some dumb shit. That's how it feels. Wild out. You deserve it. You deserve it. Absolutely. Wild out. But I'm telling you, you're going to have to get really, really real when Mercury goes into Taurus on May 10th. So go ahead, make these lessons, learn these lessons, bump your head, acquire the lessons that are needed for you to really get it together. So there's that. I want to go ahead and clear out any funky ass energy and welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2025, baby. I don't know what it is. When I leaned into your energy, I was like, oh, they doing stupid dumb. Okay. And for you, it may just feel like wild and free. But in a few months, I think you're going to look back and be like, oh, that was stupid. And I don't want you to judge yourself necessarily, but I do want you to be able to learn the difference and how to discern childlike decisions and behavior versus the way that grown-ass people conduct themselves. And there will be some lessons in that. So own your shit. It's okay. I'm an Aries, so I be on the stupid, dumb, wild, and reckless shit consistently. I understand. But that's not y'all's MO. You're the sign of I think. And so normally you guys think things through. And I just feel like you're getting a taste of what it's like to not be so mentally invested in decisions. And so first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne is what you're investing in, what you need to divest from, and what kind of harvest are you expecting from this kind of behavior? Can we talk about it? There may be someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that is behaving quite recklessly. Yeah, the cards went crazy. The Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, which I just saw on the bottom of the deck. And then the Knight of Pentacles reversed at the center of the reading. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's slowing down or pulling back or disappearing act or pulling back. Something or someone is not going at the pace you want. And I feel like this isn't for all of you. Some of you have been talking to, dating, having in a situationship with someone that I feel like got you all emotionally hyped up. Emotionally, they like have you out here thinking y'all are about to be something, or you're the one, or y'all are working towards a relationship or something, and then all of a sudden I feel like they disappear, or they like pull back, or they're not behaving the way that they used to, especially if they have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. But I feel like there's something there around like speed all the way up and then pull it all the way back. Like there's a downshift is how that feels like. And if that's not somebody else, you may be doing that to yourself. Maybe some have you have, you're the one and we're going to do all this and it's going to be all this. And then all of a sudden your emotions hit, like your real emotions hit, like you get out of the fantasy and you start realizing like, oh no, that's not what we're doing. I feel like with the Queen of Cups coming out, there's something there around being in the world but not of it. There's something here about what you've been working towards being discarded for someone new, or someone that's emotionally pouring into you, or someone that's spiritual or sees you or makes you feel at peace. It's like you're risking it all for something, or risking it all for someone. And then all of a sudden there's a reality check that hits, especially when especially when Mercury goes into Taurus, but Venus wanted to come out too, I guess. When Mercury and Venus are in Taurus, I feel like there's going to be this like big shift in awareness as far as like the direction that you're going, what you're supposed to be investing in, what you're supposed to be applying your time and energy into. With the Knight of Pentacles reversed, I feel like you started something, you got something initiating, you got something going, and then you're pulling away from it, or you're not being as consistent. You're not tending to the hard work or the details that are needed. The Knight of Pentacles is already the slowest knight in the deck. So for him to be reversed, it's like a sudden stubborn halt in some sort of way. I'm digging my heels in. This is not what I'm doing, or this is not what we're doing, or I'm not working on this thing anymore, or I've discarded that, or I'm procrastinating. There's something about like a shift in your willpower, a shift in what you're applying your willpower to. I just also heard divergence. So I'm not sure like what is going on, but I just feel like it feels kind of start, stop, Mercury and Aries shit. But I don't feel like you will regret this. For some reason, I feel like you're going to be like, oh my God, there's these rookie mistakes. I can't believe I did this. But you don't regret it because it's going to reveal something very, very important to you. So the ways that you're fucking off in life or something, there's something underneath this that's important for you to observe. I feel like it's time to take a fine-tooth comb through your time management. It's time to take a fine-tooth comb through your money. Look at the numbers, look at the contracts, look at the receipts, look at the income versus expenses. Are you reaping the harvest that you want to reap? Is this yielding the return that you want? Is it paying the fucking dividends? Some of you, nothing flipped over. I feel like there could just be, maybe for some of you have like an investor that's pulling out, or someone that was investing in you, it has slowed down. We'll just leave it at that. I feel like there is a change in regards to your self-worth that is going to take you from out of like the dunya, out of like paying attention to like so much of the real world and like the tangibility of it all, into feeling into the ineffable, feeling into the spirit realm, feeling into your gifts, your talents, your particular brand of intuition. I feel like your intuition is heightening, and I think that's a product of Mercury and Aries. Actually, Aries energy is very, very intuitive, though it never gets the credit it deserves. But there's something that I feel like is initiating you getting into Queen of Cups mode, which is about peace and balance and sensitivity and leaning into your creativity, understanding what your particular gifts and skills are that need to be developed. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that I feel like is encouraging this shift in you, or this growth or development in you. I feel like it's time, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, to get out of your head and into your spirit, out of your head and at least into your heart, you know? And so there's something there about feeling more versus thinking more. This, whatever you're coming up against, you need to see how you feel about it, not just thinking, does this make sense? Is this, you know, does this get us from point A to point B? Like, there's something about getting out of that like hyper logical place about everything and getting into your intuitive bag. And I feel like that's where a lot of your good decisions, that's where like the realization of like, oh shit, I gotta halt this, I have to slow this down, I have to stop doing XYZ. Whatever course correction comes, it happens when you get into your feelings about it, not over analyzing and overthinking everything. I also feel like you need to be, the deeper we get into Taurus season, you need to be conservative with money. You need to be conservative with your physical energy. You need to be more conservative about like your time management. Because I feel like resources may start to feel finite, where you start to realize like, damn, I don't have all the energy that I thought that I did. I don't have all the time that I thought that I did. I need to be, you know, moving smarter, not faster, is how that feels. Final two cards, final two messages, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2025. The Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, the aha moment is going to come in. There's a really powerful conversation. There is an awareness of like, yo, it's time to take that helmet off, quit banging your head up against the wall. It's time for you to step into your power and wear this here crown that God's out here trying to give you. There could be a conversation where you realize what needs to be cut off, what needs to be severed. Powerful conversations, powerful realizations, lots of clarity being provided to you. I feel like someone is bringing the tea to you. Someone is bringing you information. Someone is bringing you clarity by way of the Almighty. There is this like aha moment or awareness that is going to show you who you need tonight and level them up in your life, and who you need to slice and sever from your life. I also feel like there is a new thought process that wants to come in. I feel like there's something like penetrates your mind, some new awareness, and all of a sudden you're willing to be guided. All of a sudden you're willing to surrender. All of a sudden your wishes start to come true after said surrender. All of a sudden you start to realize that the divine's been out here looking out for you all this time. This Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius has been looking out for you all this time. There's someone or something that is really trying to pour into you, and you may not have been receptive. You may not be letting your roots be watered, your soil, you know, to be tended to. Some of you may have been in that like childish, rebellious, like, fuck you, I got it, I'll do it myself kind of mindset. And now you are hyper aware of what you need to turn your back on, what new direction needs to be pursued, so that you can experience harmony in the realm of your mind. And some of you are getting out of, the divine is course correcting you. So you're getting out of some sort of situation you knew your ass shouldn't be in. You are taking what is of value and leaving. Some of you are getting out of very turbulent mental mindsets. Some of you have somebody else with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that I feel like is shifting away, moving away. You may be thinking about moving, you may be thinking about going in a different direction, but either way, I feel like you're moving towards operating from a place of like profound self-worth. I'm gonna show you what's underneath the bottom of the deck, and it's the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you finally start to understand why you need to be working out every day or every other day or at least 4 or 5 times a week. You start to realize why you need to cut out grains. You start to figure out why you need to be having a more balanced diet, why you need to be moving your body more, why your hygiene matters, why being like structured and methodical or like disciplined, why it matters, because the discipline is going to lead you to some sort of new particular brand of freedom and is going to lead you to some new stability that you didn't think you were capable of creating for yourself, and you are. And so be sure to check out that Taurus season astrology video. I think I already said this, but it has all the important astrological dates. I hope to see you over on Patreon. Come join my ethical cult, darling. Me and the squadron are going to be clarifying all of these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings. So check that out, patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below, right there. Also, the title of this reading is a channeled song, and song just for you. So go check out the description box and listen to the song that comes up for you, darling. But let me zoom out a little bit. Taurus season, like I said, it's going to show you what to pull back from. I feel like you've been waiting for something in your physical reality. You've been waiting for something to show up in like something that you can hold, tangible results. And those results actually come by way of a spiritual or emotional gift. Like you think something's going to materialize when it actually manifests in the spirit. And that's going to cause you to like downshift and course correct, or I feel like that's actually happening cosmically. Like the divine is course correcting you. You're being divinely rerouted in some sort of way. You're going to start to notice like why you don't want to do the work that you've been wanting to do, or there's some sort of realization about like why you aren't applying the work ethic that you previously were to something. And then the aha moment hits. Then the surrender is required. Then the wish fulfillment starts to take place, and then you can be properly poured into and properly receive. But I feel like Gemini, you're gonna have to get deep into your divine feminine energy, which is about receptivity and extending some grace to yourself while you make these reckless decisions, you know? I was being funny talking about being on some stupid dumb shit. I mean, but you're gonna look back and say that was stupid dumb, but it got you somewhere specific. It brought you to a specific realization. Hydrate. And that specific realization, I feel like, is the initiation of some dreams to come true. So continue on, carry on, be on your young, wild, free shit. And when the aha moment hits, when this powerful realization comes in and you got spirals in your eyes and stars in your eyes and you all dizzy, trust and believe that you are going to have to surrender. And trust the flow of time. Trust the flow of life. Trust this Aquarius. Trust there's something about new wishes, new hopes, new friends in higher places. This is a time to regain hope. The closer that we get to your season, I feel like hope starts to rise up in you. And that's actually because Jupiter is in your sign. Jupiter, I feel like, is granting a last wish. Jupiter is giving you something very specific. And I feel like it's an upgrade in the realm of the mind. It's an upgrade in the realm of discernment, an upgrade in the realm of your spiritual powers and spiritual gifts that you may have been putting on the back burner or not developing or investing in. Either way, I feel like you get a birthday wish before it's your birthday. And isn't that so Jupiterian? I hope to see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.